Annie has decided to abstain from this episode because otherwise you'd get 15 minutes of them complaining about how their beloved Vizard captains got shot down by masculine James the Quincy. And so it is I, Minty, here to give an FU to Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Arc episode 18.
And I'm Annie. I'm only going to talk when prompted.
Like a muzzled dog. So starting off from my last week's cliffhanger, it will be Captain 9 and Captain 3, because I don't remember their names.
Quincy and Love.
9 and 3 respectively is gonna fight the SuperStar. And 9 starts off with his bankai, which looks hella cool. But also kind of reminds me of the Pokemon Volcanion. The
one that no one gives a shit in Alola. Because it came out post-game.
How do you even get him?
You have to only get him via, like, code distribution. That's why I don't consider those Pokemon, like, real Pokemon. Because, like, you're telling me I get them post-game and only via a special code. And if I miss this specific time frame, I can no longer get him until you're merciful enough to be like, here you go. Here's your Precious Z Pokemon again.
To be fair, though, we might have one.
But yeah, because we're on it.
I don't know lately, but we were really on it before. But anyways, and he has a cool power where if it's in contact, it's just like rapid fire shooting.
Jackhammer.
Which actually is in Toriko and Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen is only like 2 though. Annie, what was your favorite part of this fight? Was it when he got bitch slapped into the wall?
It doesn't make sense. You can have the little guy James say, "Superstar, mister," and his stand-up will be like, "Whoa," and he gets like super powerful and like beat down. But like, that doesn't make any sense why there's 2 captains there, and one of them wasn't like, "Hey, this man in a hat who turned me into a Vizard just told me Hollow is poison to the Quincy. Why don't I just put on my Hollow mask instead of going to my bankai?" You know, the bankai that like is clearly not working. Like, there's no other captains who's like easily defeating their Quincy's with their bankai. So maybe, hey guy, maybe the thing you have an advantage over everyone else, you should use it.
Speaking of the second captain, 3, he takes his hand on it and does his own bankai, which was super cool looking and 3D animated.
Here's my thing. Shinji and Love, sorry, this is the first time I'll talk out of turn, master. They get defeated so easily because they explain their bankai. Shinji, well, you know, my bankai is banned and I hid it for years, but let me explain to you how it works so you can make the perfect counteractive to my fucking bankai. And Love's like, hey, I want to do that too. Hey, you listen to my song, you go get these spells on you.
You know what's weird? That actually now that you mention it, it doesn't really make sense why Love got defeated so easily. Because either one, SuperStar is deaf, so he can't be affected by Love's bankai anymore. But then you could say James can hear, so maybe that's why he's able to still be the SuperStar. Oh shoot, what was my second point? But it's kind of like, I forget. You talk so long, I don't remember what I was saying now.
Well, I think it's targeted towards one person. That's why like all those dying soldiers on the ground wasn't affected too. So, like, if he just targets one man with his music, even though that doesn't really particularly make sense, but you know, you do you, Love.
Fuck, what was my point?
If you ever think of it again, just bring it up.
But yeah, but besides having like the super cool bankai and it making really no sense, I mean, I've always said the writing in Bleach is really terrible, and Bleach always likes to one-up itself. So the whole point of 2 captains being defeated is just to show how cool Renji is with his now so old Zabimaru, which, let's be fair, is a downgrade from the original bankai.
Okay, but you say that, but you didn't see the animation of the sword going through the enemy and like the snake biting him.
No, I get that the animation for this fight was incomparably too good for this battle. Even Supernova and like his like having a cape and like the special effect and the red on the blue looks so good, like so crazy good. Like, one reason why this show is worth watching is for the animation. We'll say this over and over again, but I missed the big snake.
Missed the big snake. But maybe the fact like, oh, only half your sword approves of you and he only had a big snake. Maybe Monkey didn't like Renji. Maybe giant big booby lesbian lady was like, no, you're gonna work a little harder, baby, and they'll give you monkey on.
I don't know if Kubo was just tired of drawing the big ass snake, wanted to draw something easier. I just want the damn snake back.
You said this before, but like Dragon Ball mastered the whole, hey, you know, like there's a villain He's the super hard, but like unless they're the main bad guy, Vegeta got it. Or like maybe Gohan or Piccolo.
Even Krillin.
And then Goku will come at the very end. But in this case, there's too many times where you introduce a cool bankai only for it to be shut down immediately. Like, I don't think I would have as much of a problem of them getting upshown if like maybe I saw the Kenko Mundo arc and I saw like all these bankais already and then didn't get shot down immediately.
See, this is what I was thinking also. Adding on to that is like ninth and third captain should use the bankais to defeat somebody, then get defeated by somebody else. Otherwise, it feels like a waste to show that bankai here. Because showing up a bankai is supposed to be like a really big moment for Bleach, and it's been like very cheapened in this sense. Like a bankai is supposed to be like the oh shit moment, right? But this is like, well, you wasted 2 of your oh shit moments.
I also can't believe that the troops of the Soul Society got reduced to 40%.
Does it really? Do any of them really do anything besides maybe like seats 1 to 3?
I'm just saying that like, I know Ichigo has succumbed Jesus style, but like, if he can turn the tides at this point when like the Soul Society getting the ass beaten this badly, then I'm gonna call it bullshit. I'm gonna call it Desu Ex Machina. Like, goddamn, a single captain can't take down a single letter, and there's about 26 of them.
Hey, the ratio's all off. Ichigo's gonna come and kill 3 of them all at once. Or Kenpachi, because he did that kind of.
And then one of them came back was like, oh, I have the most OP power of having the entire Quincy King's arsenal at my fingertip.
Oh, I kind of remember that.
Yeah, I wish I didn't.
But I do think Renji and Rukia are very cool and Bleach.
Why are they dressed for winter?
I have no idea. They probably saw like Hyo and Mario and was like, alright. Oh, actually, maybe it's Rukia.
Was Rukia and Renji the things that fell from the sky?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, should just let the weird Mexican guy go after them.
Foreshadowing. That's another thing. The mask guy defeated had 3 groups of fights. He's not that important of a character to have 3 groups of fights. That's ridiculous.
And then the episode ends with the giant after credit scene that meant nothing of like the Quincy King being like, alright, I absorbed James. That's right, plot twist. The masked guy wasn't the Quincy. I guess James was. I don't know how to explain that bullshit. Or maybe subtitles got wrong. And I'm gonna go sleep.
I feel like it's hard to confuse James and Master Masculine.
Was it stupid when the SuperStar guy killed James?
Yes, which makes it even more confusing on who was the Quincy. Because you can't say we and I are the one and the same. That's like saying the Soul Reaper and the
Bankai or Shikai or Zanpakuto.
Zanpakuto are the same people.
James! Alright, after that wasted situation, we'll see you next time. Well, you know, what's the difference between living and being allowed to let live?
That was confusing.
I thought it was cool.
Shouldn't it be allowed to live and dead?
Nah, man.